you. Don't just stand there teasing me. Now it's time to show.
Welcome back to Rubbin'Minds. We just finished having a robust conversation with well-meaning Nigerians as regards to the August protest and what we should do moving forward. And here is my personal take. Last week, I already said that whatever side of the divide you belong to, whether you're supporting the protest or you're not supporting the protest, the critical thing for us to do at this point in time is to come on one page, which is Nigeria is our own. There is no other country we can call ours. So I would like to use this opportunity to call on the youths of this country to make sure that we do everything within our power and within the constitutions and within the confines of the law to make sure that our voices are being heard. We would like to also discourage every form of violence in any sphere, in any region. It should not be tolerated in this democratic dispensation. And to all those that want to use this opportunity to push their political agenda, as youths, we strongly say no to that. Now, on the July 30th, the entertainment industry was thrown into mourning as we lost an icon, a legend, Onyeka, Onwenu. We've had so many beautiful memories of this iconic human that lived on planet Earth. A wise man once said that the beauty of life does not depend on how happy you are, but how happy others are because of you. And as much as we are very sad and we are sorrowful that she has passed on, we also take great delight in the fact that she lived a very exemplary life. And we had the rare privilege of having her on Rubbin'Minds in 2018, and we would just want to pay a tribute to her by playing this video. My name is Hero Daniels, and we're going to leave you with this tribute to Onyeka Onwenu.
Singer, songwriter, actress, journalist, and activist Onyeka Onwenu was born in May 1952 and first gained prominence in Nigeria as a journalist with a degree in international relations and communication from the Wellesley College in Massachusetts and a master's degree from the New School of Research in New York. Onwenu left a career at the United Nations to return to join the NTA. During her time there, she championed the causes of the Niger Delta. Onwenu began her music career in 1981 while still working with the NTA, releasing the album For the Love of You and charting successfully through the 80s and 90s. She expanded into film, joining Nollywood and winning the African Movie Academy Award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role in 2006. In 2014, she was in the movie Half of a Yellow Sun with Chiwetel Ejiofor and Tandy Newton. She also had a short but memorable period as a host on the Nigerian version of The X Factor and a segue into politics in the 2010s. Onwenu is considered a living Nigerian legend and cultural icon. Originally a secular artist, she now sings mainly gospel music and continues to write and sing about issues such as health, including HIV and AIDS, peace and mutual coexistence, respect for women's rights and the plight of children. She has a latest effort titled Inspiration for Change and is set to release a new album, Rebirth of a Legend, in November. I'm excited to be sitting down with Onyeka Onwenu today, broadcaster, musician, actress. Onyeka, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm excited about this conversation because your story is so rich in so many ways. So I want to get straight into it and start unpacking it. I want to go back to your singing from the womb, you know, being born into an artistic family. Your mother is a musician, or she sang and she acted, and so was your father. He loved music. And, you know, tell me what was it that you're in broadcasting at the time, you have a talent for music and a passion for music. What caused you to make the switch?
It was a no-brainer, really, because everyone who knew me growing up, who knew my parents, knew that I had this talent which I had inherited from my maternal grandfather.
Yes.
And then my mother, being who she was, knew that I would end up doing what I was doing. But in my family, education was critical, most important. Whatever else you want to do, get your education. So the family would insist you go to school. And once I'd done my master's, and they said, okay, I think we will let you off at this stage. You can really choose what you want to do with your life. And that was when I went professional.
Yes.
But my mother was very encouraging, God bless her soul. And she would always say to me, don't forget your music, don't forget your music.
So as we talk about your education, I mean, you're foreign educated, went to some of the best universities in the world. How central of a role did your education play in your planning out your career as a musician?
It played a huge role. I couldn't have attended Wellesley College without coming out with the feeling that I could go out and change the world. That's what Wellesley women do.
Yes.
Look at Mrs. Clinton. I mean, she could have won that. She won that election.
Yes.
Hello, but it's in you. If I go back to my growing up with the kind of mother I had, Onyeka was a strong, powerful Igbo woman who put up with so much tragedy in her life and raised her children and maintained a personal life that I admired. She could speak her mind. She could walk into a place by herself, take over the whole atmosphere. That was my mom. So having that, being brought up by such a woman, and then having Wellesley College, I couldn't but use my talent to do more than just showcase myself. You're given a talent for a reason, and I was taught this from an early age because my mom used to teach me these songs, and we would do duets, and she would take me to places where we raised money for motherless babies' homes. I mean, she put me on the table and stand next to me because I was so small. But I learned that the talent was for something bigger. And that's what I've done with my career. Yes, I sing about love, it's a beautiful thing, but I also sing about issues. I use my celebrity, so to speak, to draw attention to issues that concern women and girls and those who cannot speak for themselves. That is why you are given the talent. That is what is fulfilling about the profession that I'm in.
Why the specific passion for women? There's so many causes that you could have used your platform to advocate for. Was it because you grew up with a single mother that you felt, it was relatable to you, it was natural, and you wanted to play that mother figure to other women out there?
I think that had a lot to do with it. By age 36, my mother had become widowed for the second time. Her first husband died just a year after they got married. Very hard. She had a knack for marrying handsome men. The guy was dark, handsome, rich, the whole shebang. And just a year, he died. And then she married my father, a self-made man. He went to Fura Bay and Durham University. They spent time apart while he was struggling to train himself. And then he comes back. Becomes the first R&D Zogo man in the Federal House of Assembly. And just 2 weeks before he was to become the Minister for Education for Nigeria, he dies in a motor car accident. So at 36...
Wanna get with you. Don't just stand there teasing me. Now it's time.